Hi, I'm Mickey and welcome to my channel, Running in Glass Sneakers. Today I wanted to give a quick little training update and a race recap and a quick tip on how to figure out what to wear as the weather is changing. So training update, I am still running 3 miles twice a week in the morning, and it's definitely getting darker, so wearing lights always so you can be seen and see. But also, it's been beautiful weather here in Southwest Michigan. Typically by the mid-October, we have started to have more of those cooler days where you're getting more into the low 50s and high 40s. This past week, it's still beautiful. And it was still like 66 degrees on Thursday when I ran, and humidity was out of the world, like super high. So it makes breathing a little bit hard, and it's a really sweaty run. So I wanted to give a little recap as well on the Cooper River Bridge Run. The Cooper River Bridge Run is typically ran in the spring. They are getting ready to open registration. I think April 2nd is the date for the race. And we got to run it due to COVID. It was just that it was deferred. That was the only reason. Beautiful course, and it's a point to point. You will take a bus to your corral, and then you will run your 10K, and then a bus will take you back to where you have your car parked. The bridge is beautiful. There's only one hill. It's a really it's a long hill. Basically, it's the bridge. Beautiful bridge. And the day was, if you can only imagine that, that perfect day where the skies are blue, not a cloud in the sky, we had a great time. There were bands on the course, lots of spectators, great course support, had lots of water, so no worries there. The plenty of porta-johns along the way and at the start corrals, and at the end, when you were running into Charleston, which I think is the most fun because you get to see more of the atmosphere, tons of people, and then they had this great after race party in a park. Great race support again, just had a phenomenal time. And we then were able to celebrate in Charleston itself. Later, we went to Pugins Porch for lunch one day. We went to Fleet's Landing, ate outside, got to see dolphins, my favorite thing. And we had a wonderful time. Charleston is a great city. Highly recommend this race. I believe typically they have about 40,000 that they register. This year they did cap it at 25,000. And when I went back to see what my results are, there looked to be about just under 12,000 registers. For my first in-person race since my last in-person race, which was Princess at Disney in 2020, so February of 2020, did the Run Disney Princess race, and that was my last in-person race. To now, I was a little nervous, but at the same time, it was so nice to have a little bit of that normalcy. And so anyways, highly recommend that race. If you're in that area, you're looking to do a racecation, 10Ks are a great distance. It's a bit more than a 5K, but it's not quite the half, so it's kind of that nice happy medium. The rest of the week we spent on the beach, had a great time, and then we went and I met my family in Orlando for October 1st for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Had a great time, and I will post more information on that soon. Now down to the last item, the quick tip for weather, how to dress for the weather, and especially with the change of weather that we're now going through in the fall. There is a website that I like to go to, and I use it with a little bit of, with a caveat, or with a little bit of, how I like to feel as well. And the website is called dressmyrun.com. all one word, Dress My Run. And what it allows you to do is you can input in your location. So let's say Lake Buena Vista, Florida, if you're doing Wine and Dine coming up soon. And you put in that location, and then it gives you a time. Basically, it's a 48-hour time period. So you can pick sometime from today all the way until the end of tomorrow. So you'll be able to pick today or tomorrow, and then the time in which you're going to be running. And then up in the top right-hand corner, there's a little icon. It says like English or EN and something else. If you select that, what it'll do is it'll have a little drop down, and then you can put genders like male, female, or keep it neutral. And then also it allows you to select, do you want to feel more neutral in your temperature, or do you want to dress cooler, or if you want to dress warmer. So in the summer months, I usually go towards the cooler side because I would like to not, be so hot. And then in the winter, I might go down to a little bit of the warmer side. So once you pick that, then go ahead and pick back on the screen, have your day and your time, and then it's going to tell you what the weather's going to be like at that moment, pretty darn close. So tomorrow morning, I'm doing 7 miles with my friends, and so I've already put it in, and it's going to be 46 degrees. A big difference from the 66 degrees that I had on Thursday, where I wore shorts and a short sleeve shirt. So this one, because I picked a neutral time or a neutral temperature, it actually gave me shorts and short sleeve shirt again. It's gonna be 46 degrees. The wind is looking to be about 8 miles per hour. And typically for me, anything that's 8 miles per hour or higher, that tends to be a little bit cooler, especially in these, as we're like getting into the cooler temperatures. But I also look at the humidity. If the humidity is still pretty high, then it's sort of like you kind of play with it a little. So once you tell it the day and the time, then you look down below, and it's going to give you recommendations of what to wear. So actually tomorrow, for, like I said, 46 degrees for a neutral feel, it told me shorts and short sleeve shirt. If I selected one step to the warm side, it actually changed it to gloves, tights, and a long sleeve shirt. So you can see that there's a kind of that fine line. The next thing is that you have to remember is that usually within the first mile, you will warm up. So depending on, if it's 20 degrees, it might take a little bit longer than a mile to warm up, but usually within that first mile, you will warm up. So you can definitely dress in layers. So it might be like wear a short sleeve shirt, but have a really lightweight jacket that you can take off after the first mile, tie around your waist, and you'll be fine. So for tomorrow, I plan on wearing a long sleeve tech shirt and a pair of capris, potentially a buff and a headband, just in case. I like to, for me, I do better when I can keep those areas warmer when it gets cooler out. Even though 46 isn't too cool, it's a personal preference for myself. So the dressmyrun.com is the website to go to. It's a great helpful tool for you to be able to use in helping really how you want to or what you want to wear. And then the training update, keep up your training, keep getting out there, finding the time, definitely get a little bit of strength training in there, that's gonna help out tremendously. And then our race recap for the Cooper River Bridge Run. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. It's every time. I've taken like 15 takes of just trying to say that, and I keep getting it wrong. So why not just leave it in there? All right, that's it. I want you to enjoy your runs. I want you to hydrate. Water. That's what hydrate is. Just wanting to make that clear to you. And we'll see you soon. Again, I'm Mickey, and Running in Glass Sneakers is my channel. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends. We'll see you real soon.